Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. We currently live in a day and age where technology allows people to get up every morning and search for some reason, some meaning in their lives, some way to stay relevant, no matter the cost, by whatever means necessary. And apparently, this seems to be the case in this lovely new little article from the one, the only, the integrity-filled Alyssa Mercante. Kotaku senior editor claims she is moving forward with legal actions against several parties. Now, that's very interesting. What sort of legal actions could you put forth? Now, this is a massive assumption that she's going after those nasty little YouTubers who are sitting there making fun of her and poking fun of her and harassing her by making videos showing off the things that she says and does in the public space. Now, I am no legal expert, but I don't think you're going to have a leg to stand on, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Let's go ahead with the article, such a smug little... Anyway, in a post on X, Mercante wrote, quote, "It's been nearly 6 months since my SBI report, and the numerous times where you've gone out of your way to attack and insult gamers, and even going so far as to message a man's wife on Facebook, even being so smug about it that you made a shirt about it. I wonder if that could be used against you in this. Oh, let's see. The start of the Gamergate harassment campaign. Making videos and making tweets and whatever on social media about the things, again, the things you say and do, and having opinions on those things. I would not consider that harassment, but perhaps, just perhaps, she's talking about other people, going a little bit further. Let's continue with the quote. "During this time, I have been gathering info and seeking advice from lawyers and can finally confirm that I'm moving forward with legal action against several parties for doxing." That's a very serious accusation. And honestly, if there are people out there doxing this woman, stop it. Don't give her ammunition to use against people, against us. All we're doing is showing the things that she says and does, bringing out into the light the world's greatest disinfectant, showing her for what she truly is. Harassment and defamation. Now, that is another very important word. Harassment, don't harass these people. But defamation. Defamation would be qualified, I believe, again, I am no legal expert, but I believe defamation would be saying things that are not true. Like failed cam girl, prostitute. These are things that she's come out and said openly, publicly, on social media platforms, essentially in the public square for all to see. That does not qualify as defamation when you bring those up and show them off to the world for the world to see. You do these things yourselves. You put this information out there yourself. People making fun of you for it, I wouldn't consider that defamation. But again, I am no legal expert. She added, "I'm funding this myself, but will probably have to create a GoFundMe to beg for money to help with expenses." Beg for money. "Appreciate all your support." Now, this is going to be one of those times where you definitely get to see just how much support the modern audience is going to bring to a situation like this for good old Alyssa Mercante. My guess? I'll leave that to myself. It is unclear which party she plans to take legal action against. Mercante did threaten legal action against YouTube Smash JT back in May. Smash JT being the individual that Alyssa Mercante harassed his wife, went and tracked her down on Facebook, and then admitted it to the world, and then doesn't think anything strange of it. Mercante had previously sent Facebook messages to Smash JT's wife and admitted she asked her, quote, what she thinks about the father of her children harassing a woman online. Harassing. People are going to have very different ideas of what harassing is. Writing an article, making a video on the things that you are doing as the senior editor of Kotaku, of a website, simply putting out there what you do in the public space on your website, the words you put out there yourself, and just talking about it does not qualify as harassment. We are simply talking about the things you say and do. You might want to get a better understanding what harassment actually means, perhaps? But what do I know? I'm no legal expert. Laughing when harassing women online and laughing when she shares that someone they're supposed to be supporting has been threatening. Oh, that little instance there. Master of the TDS would then criticize Mercante as a hypocrite, because Alyssa Mercante is definitely a hypocrite, after she complained that an individual was impersonating her sister and emailing her and asking her to comment on her actions, similar to how she messaged Smash JT's wife. Again, rules for thee, but not for me. It's only okay when Alyssa does it. If someone else does it, it's harassment. Isn't it interesting how that works? In other words, it doesn't. Smash JT responded to this post, writing, well, driving down what was presumed to be a one-way street. Should have checked the signs. I do not condone the actions of anyone doing this to get back at her, but it is funny as fuck to witness her short circuit. English, ladies and gentlemen. English. Short circuit in real-time contradiction. Yeah. A little funny there. Mercante responded to the post, threatening legal action against Smash JT. She wrote, let's see, there's a person in this thread impersonating my sister. Okay, well, that's an issue where you have to get with Twitter or X or Elon Musk, because that is definitely against the terms of service. If they are impersonating someone, that should be dealt with. I don't see it as being Smash JT's fault, or anyone else's fault, for that matter. You go after the person doing it, and no one else. Likely the same person who made a website about her and has been emailing her from it. You condemning this, then laughing about it? Yeah, because it's, he's laughing at the situation of the hypocrisy on your part. Sharing content from it in your videos make people think it's okay. No. It might be funny, it might be entertaining, but it's definitely not okay, just like Smash JT said. She added, DMing your wife after you've been, again, we're using this word that I don't think you know what it means, simply making a video showcasing your actions, your statements on Kotaku, on social media, taking them from the public space and just showing them for the world to see. I don't believe that's considered harassment. No one's going after you. Smash JT's not going after you. Just talking about the nonsensical things that you say, but hey, what do I know? I'm not a legal expert. DMing your wife after you've been harassing me for weeks is not remotely comparable to this. Of course it is. You went out of your way to get in touch with someone's personal life. Going after someone's business life, their public life, is not the same, is not comparable to going after someone's private life, their wife. Finding them on Facebook, and then sending them a message. I do believe that would be considered worse. If you do not stop centering on me in your content and emboldening these people to harass me, I will be forced to take legal action. If you do not stop centering me in your content. No one is centering you in your content. We are simply making videos about, again, I find myself repeating, but I think it's necessary. We're not centering on you, Alyssa. We're talking about you when you decide to rear your little head and run your mouth saying nonsensical things, much like when you came out and, I don't know, challenged people to come and fight you physically for real, and then called people names for disagreeing with you on video games instead of just letting it pass. You decided to essentially threaten to kick someone's butt. Okay? That's not what anyone else has done. And of course, whenever someone accepted your offer, multiple ladies accepted your offer, you crawfished out of that like a little baby, and yet have the nerve to call people names. Later added, I don't want to have to go this route, but I'm prepared to. You will not bully me off the internet. We don't want you off the internet, Alyssa. We want you to be around forever and ever, because you are a massive source of entertainment, and you will not platform people who are stalking my family. Now, this should go without saying, if you are doxing this woman, going after her family, just stop it. Don't do that. It's not necessary. We do not want Alyssa Mercante off the internet. We do not want her gone from Kotaku. Well, some people do, but that's because they want Kotaku to do better. I hope Alyssa sticks around for as long as my YouTube career stands and continues. I want her to be around because every now and then, much like a little groundhog she is, she rears her little head, says something so astronomically foolish, we'll go with foolish, that, well, we have to talk about it. We get to point and laugh and go about our daily business. Yes, I'm going to make a video on this because it's very important. She works for Kotaku. She's threatening people on the internet for doing things that are not nearly as bad as the things that she's done. All the things she's done is documented. All the things that she's done in the public space is out there for the world to see. So I genuinely don't know, unless she's referring to non-YouTube related videos or non-YouTube related, non-social media related actions, someone behind the scenes legitimately going after her. Don't do that. Then I don't know what sort of leg she has to stand on. But again, I am not a legal expert. If you see an account impersonating me or my family members, report them to X. Hey, that's simple. Report them to good old Elon Musk. It's against the terms of service. Ta-da! Done. It's against the terms of service of X to impersonate someone. Unless you're protected under parody laws of the area that you're in. So, and maybe it's kind of tricky. But yeah, still report them. Don't do that. Don't do that. We have way more fun, childish things to do besides that. Report, block, move on. There you go. I mean, but you're going to go forward with legal action. Smash JT responded to his initial threat of legal action, writing on X, the X account for Alyssa Mercante has suggested they may take legal actions against Smash JT regarding my coverage of developing stories in the video game industry. And that's the most important thing. I do not believe, I have yet to see an article or a video put out by Smash where he's going after someone's personal life, unlike Alyssa Mercante, who went after his wife. Big difference there. Talking about developing stories in the industry, things that are on Kotaku's website for everyone to see, public information, Twitter, social media, the public square. No one's trying to go behind the scenes to dig anything up like this is some sort of sting operation. No, we're just using the public square. The things you say and do on social media, on your website, on Kotaku, that is what people are using against you. So that, we'll see how that goes. At this time, Smash JT has received no direct communication nor request for edit, redaction, deletion, nor any other modification to the videos or articles in question. He continued, as with all my good faith conversations, I am happy to consider rebuttal of facts. You're never going to get that, Smash. I think, Smash, I do believe that you are more hopeful than I ever could be. Again, just like IGN, who's never going to issue a retraction for their coverage, or so-called coverage, of Black Myth Wukong, you will never, ever get any sort of good faith debate, discussion, or anything with the likes of Alyssa Mercante, or much less anyone from Kotaku. Currently, I do not know what specific statements Alyssa Mercante might believe to be false or harassing. My coverage uses screen captures, and again, this is what I've been saying this entire video. In this case, her own words to substantiate a perspective. Using Alyssa's own words, her own statements. How would that be defamatory? Furthermore, it's difficult to reconcile a person who proclaims it is dehumanizing, far beyond harassment, when facts are being discussed. Actual statements from Alyssa. The irony is strong, coming from a supposed journalist, use that term loosely for Alyssa, employed by Kotaku. She has proven to constantly avoid giving the full story to her audience. Oh, we got a good bit of proof of that. And is now trying to silence the real truth about her. It is particularly interesting that all of the channels covering her indiscretions, Alyssa is choosing to single me out. Well, in one particular statement. The inferences made by Alyssa Mercante imply a threat to silence, and I do not take those threats lightly. Go smash! Go smash! Nor will I be bullied off this platform. I will continue covering this story. Absolutely, so will many, many other channels. In an upcoming video, kind of like I'm doing here. Hi, Smash! With additional information, facts, and screenshots to once again prove my point. It is exhausting. Well, it can be, for sure, but your traffic is increasing to your website and to your video, so grats on that. It is exhausting, but I will not stop. I seek the truth for the betterment of the entire video game industry, he concluded. He shared a change.org petition to have Kotaku shut down. We're still trying with that? They're not going anywhere, Smash. There's so much more to the article, but I'd let you go over there and check it out for yourself. I highly recommend. It gives a nice little rundown, a little recap of the numerous things that Alyssa has done to... Now, this is a very tricky statement. I want to say she brought this on herself. That's like saying, oh, you're saying a woman deserves this. An individual who goes out of their way to verbally insult, harass, and yes, what she does is harassment. Going after someone's wife, someone's significant other. Yes, I would consider that harassment. I would consider that a bit out of bounds when all people are doing is covering the things that she says and does on the public square. And it's mind-boggling where this is going to go, but it will be interesting to follow. And because Alyssa Mercante is such an entertaining subject to follow, when more news comes out, I'll be talking about it. We'll see where this goes. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, to all the nifty little things that YouTubers beg you to do, and I hope to see you on the next one. And go check out that Park Place. I disagree with John F. Trent sometimes, but he does a lot of the heavy lifting for us out there. Go check him out. Have a good day.